Do you remember your dreams too? Like running naked through the school library? Turning into a massive marshmallow? Or getting chased by snakes? I bet you think it's impossible to get trapped in a dream. Well, it happened to me, and it can be pretty scary. I want to tell you all about it. I'm Mal. I'm 16, and this is my favorite place in school. Ever since I learned to read, I've just loved stories. My worst subject is science. Whenever there's a big science test coming up, I used to get really stressed. One day, I was in class, and our literature teacher, Mr. Ehrlich, set us a really cool assignment. He said that as the book we were going to study had a lot of dreams in it, he wanted us to write all about our dreams, and then we could try to work out their meanings. I thought this could be fun, as I remember pretty much all of my dreams, and some of them are pretty crazy. That night, I started the assignment by researching all about dreams. I found that some dreams can leak into real life. People begin daydreaming about the same things they thought about at night. And if you can't stop daydreaming, that's called maladaptive daydreaming syndrome. Eventually, I was so tired I fell into bed. That night, I had the craziest dream. I met one of my favorite book characters, Constantine Cudrero, a vampire cursed to spend eternity in barren lands as punishment for his sins. Together, we went searching for a magical snake that could release Constantine from his terrible fate. But just at the worst possible moment, my mom woke me up for school. I felt really tired because I'd been woken up so suddenly from such an intense dream, and to be honest, I wish I was back there. As I walked to school, I wondered if I daydreamed too much. Maybe I was one of those people who get so caught up in their daydreams, they can't seem to stop them. Was there something wrong with me? But daydreaming made me feel really calm, especially on days like this, when there was a big science test coming up. I got to school and Mr. Ehrlich said he wanted us to work on our project about dreams. A whole morning in the library writing about dreams with Constantine. It was like a dream come true. And surprisingly, Mr. Ehrlich loved my dreams assignment so much, he gave me the school creative writing prize. But then the prize giving was interrupted by hundreds and hundreds of snakes. And then I heard my science teacher snap. Malachi, no talking during the test. I realized I was in the middle of a science test, and I hadn't written a thing. I never got a school prize for the story. There had never been any literature assignment. I just wanted to be in literature class rather than science, and I had disappeared into a daydream to make that come true. It was the best daydream ever, except that it made me fail the test. At first, my mom was really angry with me for failing the test, and it made me feel really guilty. I never could have imagined that my daydream would get me into so much trouble. But Mr. Ehrlich invited her to the school to talk about what had happened. He said he knew I had a vivid imagination from the stories I wrote, and that he was sure there must have been some explanation for why I hadn't written anything in the science test. Mr. Ehrlich suggested my mom to take me to the doctor to see if I was feeling okay. The doctor was really nice. She said I might have maladaptive daydreaming syndrome, just like I had read about. Some people like me with good imaginations can disappear so far into their daydreams, they don't really know when to stop. And she could see how me daydreaming about dreaming made things extra difficult. my mom apologized at being angry with me. She said she always knew I was a daydreamer, but she never realized it could get this bad. The doctor said that maybe I was so scared by the science test, it was easier to daydream than to try to answer the questions. And that she could try to help me face my fears, which sounded good to me. I loved the many worlds that daydreaming took me to, but I knew I shouldn't spend all my time in dreams. So I'm really happy that the doctor will be able to help me stop dreaming all the time. So that's my story of how my daydreams got me trapped in a nightmare. Do you think you sometimes daydream too much? Or have you had a dream that you could remember for years and years afterwards? Let me know in the comments. Wait, am I trapped in a dream again?
Hey guys, how you going? Pretty great episode, right? Let us know down in the comments if you've ever had any lucid dreams where you're like able to fly, or if you've ever had like a recurring dream, or one of the most favorite dreams you've ever had. If you can remember them, I always forget them. Honestly, like as soon as I wake up, they're gone. If you made it this far, leave us a comment down below saying Purple Viper. We'll know what it means. Everyone else will be pretty confused. Thank you for all your recent support on the latest video. This is my favourite comment from Angel Riley. I feel the same way about how my sister, Austria, when she got pregnant, it changed my whole life forever. Now that I have a new nephew and my sister's a mother now, I'm doing everything I can to support her and her son. We read every single comment, so please do leave a comment if you feel so inclined. And here is the top comment from a similar video to this, where a young girl got trapped in an ancient tomb. We have Ice Queen who said these stories will never get old. Katarina is very lucky, very, very lucky, we agree. And we have from Movie Watcher 123, if I was an archaeologist digging up something ancient from a long time ago, I would document it and show it to the world. Me too, Movie Watcher. I always really wanted to like find something ancient in the ground and dig it up and be like the first person to reveal it to the world. How cool would that be? Pretty dope. But yeah, enjoy this video. The link is here on the screen. It's pretty similar to this one. Enjoy, guys. See you next week.
About something super scary that happened to me. Are you scared of the dark? You will be. So, both my parents are archaeologists. Sounds amazing, right? Action. Adventure. Gold treasure. Nope. They both work in a university and read a lot of books. Dad is obsessed with old pots. Mom is all about soil. That's right, soil, like dirt. Oh, and before you ask, no, they don't dig up dinosaurs. Don't ask about dinosaurs. They get asked that a lot. But having archaeologists for parents isn't all bad. We get to travel a lot.